Welcome to another episode, everyone. Women go to prison as well. Women do. They get caught up in the gang culture, in the gang life. Some of them sell drugs. Some of them rob people. Some of them commit murders. And they go to prison and experience some of the same things that the men experience in prison. They are SA'd. They are physically assaulted. They carry weapons. The whole nine. That's what happened with this lady here. Got indicted by the feds. Her and her boyfriend, she went to the feds, went to prison, and all hell broke loose. This is Indicted TV. Check it out.
I know you're going to travel, bitch. I know you are. I know. I see it. I see it in the near future. I see it in the near future. So tell me, so after you got in trouble, you never got in trouble after at all? Until you got indicted. How old were you when you got indicted?
I was 25, 24.
Oh, that's how old I was.
Yeah.
And what did you get indicted for?
Fraud.
Tell me how it went. Can you tell me about how you got arrested? Like, tell me about how it went down.
So, let's see. My man at the time, he went to run off with this other girl who kind of did the same thing as what we was doing. And they had got pulled over. I mean, there was checks in the car. He had a gun on him, a bunch of cash. There was IDs with her face on it.
Oh, dang.
Debit cards to match the IDs with her face on it. The checks matched the debit card names that matched the fake. So they take them both in, but she walks away. He doesn't ever get to go to court. He's like, I had a court date. They moved it, and we're like, that's not a good sign. Like, you should have court for the gun. He didn't take nothing else. He didn't take anything else that they found in the car. And boom, they kicked down the door to come get him. They collected any evidence that they had against him. And when they looked through the evidence, some of it came back to me, where it was like, oh, it wasn't just him. So then I got pulled into the indictment. So the girl put everything on him that was in the car. It started an indictment on him. They came to come get him, got the evidence, led back to me as well. I got dragged in. So.
And how did they pick you up?
Well, when I was going to the lawyer.
For him,
he was like, wait, don't come in my office. You're not allowed to be here. And I was like, what are you talking about?
How did you feel?
I already knew.
I
was like, because I feel like if you're really going to do what you do, you got to know what comes with it.
Yeah, of course.
If you're just doing shit and you don't think about the consequences and you're just...
Oh, so you already knew, like, it is what it is.
I knew one day something was going to happen.
Okay.
But I signed up for it.
Yes.
So I didn't think a rat was going to take us out. It kind of just struck us out. But yeah, so then he was like, go to the other office, give him $1. And I was like, here's fuck.
She sound tougher than a lot of these dudes, that's for sure. I tell you that. She's standing on business. She said it. I knew what I signed up for. Indeed. I knew that the day was coming, that the day could be coming. I just didn't know that I'd be taken out by a snitch, a rat, she said. Apparently someone snitched on the entire operation, which is, of course, how it always ends up going. But at least she makes it clear and speaks with authenticity in saying, I knew that this day could possibly come. Because we all know when you're doing certain stuff that you should not be doing, that there's at least a possibility that things can go awry. You can get yourself indicted, locked up, get your handcuffs put on you. This can happen. I'm only saying don't wait until then to start saying that you're snitching and all that, because the rules are no good anyway inside of the culture, and I don't care about the rules, and I'm going to protect you know all this now when you're doing all this stuff, that this can go bad. So stop it now. Get out of the game. If you're going to stay in the game like she did, knowing what you're doing is wrong, and that you can one day get in the crosshairs of the authorities, then you have to stand on that because you knew it before you were doing it. Bottom line.
I don't even have dollars. Here's a 20. And he's like, well, I'm your lawyer now, and they're pulling you into the indictment. And he was like, you'll have a chance to set bail right now if you give us $15,000. And then so I had to give him $15,000 so I could fight the case, which we don't really fight the feds, but yeah. So then gave him $15,000, was out on bond while I figured it out.
How long did you guys fight that case for?
Almost 2 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
It wasn't really fighting. It was just prolonging.
Like every 6 months, every 6 months, every 6 months.
Yeah, we were just prolonging it because I had just had a child.
Oh, okay.
She was 1 month when they kicked down the door.
Okay.
So we were pushing it as far back. Like we weren't really fighting for, I was fighting for my assets, but other than that, I was just trying to get her to be a little bit older, but not too much older.
Ay, pobre, yeah.
So, yeah. So when she turned like 2, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm ready. Tell them, like,
let's do
get the sentencing going. Like, let's just hurry up because I'm ready to go.
That sounds bad. That sounds horrible. You just had a child. The child is 1 month old. They done kicked in the door, the feds, saddled you with a case. You're fighting the case, knowing that you're going to prison. Just had a baby, 1 month old. Can't even raise the child in the early years or any of that. She has to prolong the case in order to try to raise the child in the early stages and not separate from her child that early on, which would obviously damage the child. It must have been horrific, traumatic for her, very stressful. Every day, waking up knowing soon you're going to prison. One, you can only prolong it for so long. Soon you're going to prison. As she said, she was not even fighting the case. They had a snitch against them. She wasn't even fighting the case in the sense that expecting to get off from it. She was just trying to prolong it to raise her daughter or something. At least she said it was a daughter or just a child, whatever. Son, daughter. That has to be stressful. And then eventually, wait till your child gets 2 years old. Prolong it for as long as you can. 2 years, you say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to go to prison. No, you're not. Your child is only 2. It's still going to be traumatic for the child being separated from the child. But these are the decisions that she made before she made them, or when she made these decisions before she had the child. And now when she has the child, they kick in the door immediately. And now she has to face the consequences of her decisions. That was bad. I wonder how long she did. Let's see.
Let me ask you this really quick. When you say there's a rat, was it that girl?
Mm-hmm. So when they pulled over the car, she basically put everything on him. Like, those are his IDs, those are his things, da da da.
Like, basically saying, like, but even though all her face is on there, did she say, like, he made him or some shit?
I don't know. She doesn't even have nothing. She didn't go down for nothing.
Really?
Nothing. Spot clean, nothing.
Because normally even rats do time in the feds.
She didn't get nothing for the IDs, for the debit cards, nothing.
Oh, shit.
So
they probably used her for more other things.
Yeah, for sure. But a lot of people don't know what CIs are, so.
You know what? Now that you say that, I think I even seen something that they get paid now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They get paid. They could do illegal stuff with you, and then you'll get in trouble only.
Not them.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys better watch yourselves. All you fools better watch yourselves.
Yep.
But even like girls, because these fools, you can't trust no one at this point.
When he first got locked up, I was like, that's what he gets for being disloyal.
Facts.
And then when they dragged me in, I was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And so when you had to turn yourself in, what did you plan? Like, what was going through your head? How did you okay, let's just say, how did you prepare yourself to turn yourself in?
I have to get money and make sure that my daughter don't need for shit and my family don't need for nothing and I don't need for nothing. So I made sure I was good the whole way in there. Like, I put money up and thankfully it was enough to never have to ask anybody for no money on my books. And my daughter and my family were good. So
Oh, thank God.
so that whole time I spent was just stack.
Working.
Every dollar. So, yeah.
And your baby stood with your mom.
She stood with my dad, and then,
Oh, your dad came home.
yeah, my dad's been home. He did like 10 years. That was, so he came home when I was like 18.
But you're already kind of running a little wild, and
19.
he already saw what kind of route you were going.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
and
right
I don't mean that in any way. I just mean, obviously we're on Indicted, so when I say things, please don't take them like personal or anything.
No.
It's just because, you know, like I have to say things how it really is,
It's,
you know?
it's real. He
How
came
it
out
is.
and he was like, oh yeah, like you're,
Like cabrona.
yeah, you're. And then I have that attitude like, you guys can't tell me what to do. I mean,
Then you're all small.
yeah, like you were here, you want to tell me what to do, now you can't do that. And then my mom always at work, you trying to tell me what to do? Girl, you can't tell me what to do. So I always had that attitude where I'm doing whatever I want. And then when my dad came out, I was living with my boyfriend.
Okay.
And his first holiday home was New Year's. So I went to go spend New Year's with him. My dad is still on prison time.
Facts. 10 years?
So he wakes up at 4. So we go to sleep at 12:30ish, you know, to say Happy New Year's. And we wake up and he takes me to drive me back home. And my dude had a girl in the bed, and my dad was like, come outside. And I was like, tell her to come outside.
It's not the same
like,
dude, right?
No. It was embarrassing that my dad just came home and like I'm getting like
no, he wanted to kill that fool.
he was so mad. But that's how I ended up moving back to LA, because he was like, go in the house and get your stuff, you're going to LA. And
okay, I don't mean to bring this back up, but bitch, how the did you walk in? Like, what was your reaction? Like, tell me that shit, because that's just crazy, bro. I don't know what I would do if that would happen to me.
I walked in and my dog, he stays there. So it's his dog, but that's my dog.
Yeah.
So
at the moment, at least, right?
Yeah, he's still my dog. I don't care. But I walk in and my dog gets up and starts barking at the bed. And I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, that was
And my dude is facing this way, and I see like something moving this way, and I'm like, okay, your body can't move that way if it's just one person. So then I just pulled it down, and then I saw the girl, and I was like, get up. And she's like, no. And I'm like, get up. And she's like, no. And I'm like, look, I'm giving you a chance to stand up right now.
Which I'm fucking dragging your ass out.
And she was like, no. And I just...
the nerve.
Boom.
Yeah.
Dragged her. Fighting. Yeah, and then he tried to jump in and like stop it. And then some things were pulled, and then he backed off, and I'm like, look, I'm not playing with you guys. Like... And then his mom walked in. I had to just throw the thing and act like, that nothing's happening. Like, what is she doing here? And she's like, what's happening? I was like, she saved him. She saved them. But
she saved you.
True, too.
Like, if you look at it in that way, because
she saved us all.
Maybe you would have not been here.
It was the perfect time, right when she, like,
God is good.
It was crazy.
You gotta be careful, fellas. Don't get caught up like that. The damn dog snitched on him. And it was his dog. Not even her dog. She claiming a dog, but she says it was his dog. Damn. Fido went rogue. That's bananas. Gotta be careful. She still got a smile on her face, though, through everything she's been through. This is another man that cheated on her. She said she was good with the last dude getting locked up because he was disloyal, because he cheated. Now this is a whole nother situation where someone had cheated, and the woman that snitched on them did absolutely no time. She's been through a lot, man. I understand. I've been through a lot of this sort of stuff too. Snitched on and so forth. And it's a horrible thing. And then to go to jail from the street. You're on the street fighting the case. You in society. You're living your life. She's stacking her money up. She knows what's coming. That's horrific. To leave your home and drive yourself to jail, basically. Go to court and turn yourself in, or go to the jailhouse and turn yourself in from your home with your child right there. Still don't know how much time she did yet.
It was crazy. So then my dad's still in the front. And so he's like, what's going on? Because he hears all the commotion and all the yelling. So he's at the gate. And so, like, I run to go get my dad. Like, my dad's back. Like, you know, he's back.
My dad.
Like,
Yeah,
my
for
dad's
10 years.
here.
That's right.
So
you realized, oh, shit, my dad.
Yeah, I got my dad. So then I opened the gate and he was like, come outside. Like, and then he was like, no, I'm not trying to fight. And
scary ass fool.
Yeah, his mom got in the middle, pushed him in the house, closed the door, and brought me my stuff out. And I was like, bye. Went back to LA.
That.
Talking about scary ass fool. No. Everything, it doesn't have to be violent. You have to be careful. Your dad, these dudes are not heroes. Just went viral recently, a couple of days ago, where apparently a younger black woman got into it with her boyfriend, called her two brothers over. Many of you probably have seen the video. I've seen it multiple times. The footage, I've seen the story, was just about to cover it actually, where she calls two of her brothers. They look like twins, basically, but they were 5 years apart, born on the same day, but 5 years apart. And she called them because these women out here think that their brothers are superheroes or their dad or uncle or whoever. I'm going to call my uncle. I'm going to call my dad. But individuals are going to defend themselves regardless of who you call. And she called her two brothers and they came over there. And they had weapons as well, or at least one of them did, maybe both had a weapon. But the individual that had gotten into it with the sister, he had a weapon too, her boyfriend or whomever. So when she calls her two brothers over there, they come over there thinking they got this weapon and they are about to do whatever to this individual. But he was already lying in wait. He was waiting on them. He knew that she had called her brothers. Apparently she's hooping and hollering and yelling that to him. I'm going to call my brothers. I'm sure he told her, go ahead. You better not. You know that this dude is a crash out. If you with him, you know he has weapons in there. Did you tell your brothers that this dude has a weapon and is unafraid to use it, particularly when he has to protect himself and protect his life? Two individuals coming over there to approach him and they have a weapon. He doesn't know what they're coming to do. He opened fire and it was overkill. It was nonstop bullets, a nonstop barrage of bullets at these two young brothers and left them both right there on the ground, neutralized, deleted, no longer moving, no longer breathing, neither one of them. So be careful saying you're going to call your dad and call your brother or whomever else. It doesn't always work. Call 911. She should have called the police. Don't call your brothers. They're not trained to react to this sort of situation. The police are. Call the law. You call your brothers, that can happen to them. They go to jail or they lose their lives. And the blood is on your hands. You're going to think about this for the rest of her life, of course. The rest of her family is blaming her. Her mother is blaming her father, her other brothers and sisters, uncles, daddy, kids, whatever. They blaming her. She's probably blaming herself.
That's when you left. Mm-hmm. And how old were you when you had your baby? You said
I was, 2022. So 24, 25.
I'm sure that was like the hardest part, huh?
Yeah.
Like
because I had just had her and then the indictment happened. So yeah, it's 24, 25.
The hardest part. Mm-hmm. And you said your dad watched her.
Yeah, it was hard when like the first sit down with my lawyer and he, like, you know, they try to give you like little deals in the beginning. You could say yes or no, like plea deals or whatever. And I was like, hell, because they were trying to give me 12. And I was like, hell no. I was just so sad, like seeing her 1 month old. And then like, I couldn't even imagine. I still don't even know, even her grown right now, how she would look at 12. Like, it was just like, but it worked out. And
but at least you were able to, you were able to be with her those 2 years.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm grateful. But they grow so much, even the 2 years I was gone.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It was just like the goo goo gaga, and then like,
Mom,
I don't want to eat that right now. And I'm, what? God.
Yeah.
When you start talking back.
Tell me about when you turned yourself in. Where did you go?
Dublin.
You had to turn yourself at Dublin?
So I either could have turned myself in downtown, I think it was, and then took the bus. But then I was like, why would I do that?
Oh, so you never went to MDC LA?
No. I was like, why would I do that? I'll just have them drive me all the way, make a road trip out of it. And then we went to Dublin. And actually, on the rental that we got was a black truck. 15 minutes away from the prison, we get swarmed with undercovers and regular police too. And their guns pointed. I'm with my daughter, my boyfriend at the time,
not the fool that got busted.
No, I had a new boyfriend.
Oh shit, bitch.
We weren't together when he went down.
Okay.
I mean, look at the position you put me in because you wanted to sneak off with some.
Yeah, you left him right when he got busted. Because no, it was a good thing.
I left him before.
Okay.
So I couldn't even have been mad that he was with the girl because that's why he was with the girl.
That makes sense.
So it was like, but we're having a baby, so it's just
because that makes sense. So was it only 3 of you guys in the indictment?
It was only 2 of us. She was never in there.
Oh shit!
It's just CI.
That is crazy.
It's just CI.
I wonder if she was planted there.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, did you ever like?
I don't know. She done had a few boyfriends. Looks like she might have left this dude when he caught the case. Because at first she said she was happy that he caught the case because he was disloyal. But then she says that he wasn't disloyal. The reason that he was with the other girl, because she had already left him. Which one is it? We paying attention, lady.
Wonder those kind of things, like sometimes the feds be watching because the feds are watching, and some fools and some men and women that be doing fraud be doing the most,
right?
Not thinking like, bro, if you're posting shit, you're buying shit,
off guard, like off limits things. So like they're planted everywhere.
But she did 2 years at least.
Throwing money.
At least we know she did 2 years because the interviewer has not asked her yet how much time did she actually do. But it was 2 years because she said that she was gone for 2 years. That even at that time, that changed. Her daughter changed from being a baby to a 2-year-old baby to a much bigger girl, talking back and everything else by the time she come home in 2 years. But they were trying to give her 12 years, she said, and she could not imagine that. She says this happened in 2022. This is 2026, so she did 2 years. If they had it their way, she'd still be in there with another 8 years or so to go. She was blessed, and I'm sure she realizes and recognizes that blessing regardless. And I'm sure it's home now in society, being an asset to society, being successful as opposed to a liability.
Mm-hmm. They make it look good.
There's going to be that one girl that's a CI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as I was saying, they lay us all down because we got the rental and I'm supposed to be turning myself in. And they're like, this truck was involved with multiple robberies downtown for some jewelry stores, so we have to take it as evidence. I had all my jewelry on me because my last thing that I had in my house was my jewelry box, and so I was giving it to my dad, and they took all my jewelry.
Oh no!
So I turned myself in thinking I was never gonna see none of my jewelry ever again. I was like, just our luck. Like, how did we get a rental
that's crazy.
They didn't even let me get my shoes out of the car. I turned myself in socks.
Did you have a time for you to turn yourself in?
Mm-hmm, at 12 o'clock.
And did you tell them that you got pulled over?
It worked out. So I'm recording the whole situation because I was scared because all the guns, and then my daughter's in the back seat. And then my dad, he kind of looks a little like, and so does my brother. So I'm like, fuck, I don't want them to move a certain way. And I watch too many movies and real life things.
Yeah.
So I was recording it. I pulled out my phone. I was recording as my hands were up and all that. So luckily I had a good amount of money on my Apple Pay. and I just gave my dad the code, and then he got a rental and he got home.
Aw.
So, yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it all worked out.
So tell me about you walking into Dublin.
I walked in the day that they, what is it called? When they, you know how Dublin had all that stuff going on?
With the fools abusing the girls?
Yeah, so the day that they came and ran through the Dublin to get all the computers and the paperwork and any evidence against them, I came during in the middle of that. So I was sitting and processing forever watching the feds. I'm thinking that this is what the feds is, like feds running around everywhere, you know? I'm thinking that's what it is. And then finally when they put me into the unit, like 6-7 hours later.
Oh, you were tired.
I'm like, they didn't even care about me. I went in with lashes, toe rings.
You know what? I was literally, well, that's good though, because you probably got rid of
because they didn't care about me.
No, wait, I was literally about to ask you, bitch, did you go in there with all your makeup?
Yeah, I went in there with makeup and everything. Like, I had rings on. They didn't care. Like, because they were just so worried about the feds running into the feds. Like, I don't know what was going on.
So they just let you be there. They didn't like strip search you, none of that.
No.
Oh, wow.
Not at Dublin, at least. So I went to the unit that they assigned me, and the girls all swarmed to me like, "What's going on out there?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
you thought it was normal.
Yeah, I'm like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "Yeah, there's like the SWAT outside and all the FBI agents," and I'm like, "We are in the feds, aren't we?" Like, what are you talking about? Like, isn't that what they're supposed to be here, is FBI agents and shit? And they're like, "No, the feds is getting raided. Like, Dublin's getting raided." And I'm like, "Oh, well, they're running around with computers and like trash bags of paperwork and stuff." And they're like, "Yeah, they're probably gonna shut this place down." And they did. That was crazy. And I'm like, why the f-? I'm going through so much shit. Like, my jewelry's gone. I don't have no shoes on.
How long did it take for you to get shoes?
In there, a girl gave me shoes right when I got in there.
Oh, nice.
So she was like, "Oh, I'm leaving in a week, so here you go." And I was
that
like,
was sweet.
Yeah, and I'm
That was
like,
sweet,
"Damn." And you're my size, because it's hard to find someone who fits like I wear size 3 in kids.
Oh yeah, that's super small.
And then like I think like a 5 in women's, so it was really small. So it was like perfect. So I had shoes right away.
Wow.
Thank God. Because I heard those boots
was it on lockdown? Were you able to use the phone? Like,
right when I got there, that was given to me too. So
by the girls.
Yeah.
So, and what did they say? "I'm gonna let you use my phone, but like,
oh my God. No, they let me use the phone right away. I was like, okay, well, that's mine.
Why are they giving you the phone? Why these girls just giving you stuff? Huh? I know why. They want some of that pie. Yeah. Want some of that cookie. Oh, man. What happened, though?
No, the girl just really liked me. She just would want to watch movies.
I bet.
Stuff.
Oh, was it? Oh, was it?
But I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing about it. I wasn't. I didn't know nothing. So like.
See, it's coming out. I knew it, bro.
Until she gave me an ice cream one day.
Oh shit!
And the girls made.
She want to see you eat the ice cream. She want to see how you eat the ice cream. Wow, I knew when she told about somebody just gave her a phone. They just provided the cell phone to and just giving her all this stuff. Why would they do this? I mean, you have the camaraderie, of course. You hit the penitentiary, your homies look out for you. I mean, give you a care package, what they would call a care package, soap and deodorant, and a couple of soups, what have you, to hold you over until you are able to go to the commissary yourself. This happens, of course. This is what is supposed to happen. Someone just walking up to you, giving you a cell phone? No. A cellular phone? Not necessarily, no. If they have designs, you have to be wary about someone walking up to you, giving you a significant item there in prison. She's walking up, giving her a cell phone. I knew then when she said that, she wanted her honey bun. And then now it just came out. She just said it. Yeah, she liked me. She wanted my cookie. Yeah, I know it.
Like such a big.
But did you give it to her?
Big deal. And they're like, like she's telling everybody you're her girl, and I'm like,
But you guys are sitting down watching movies.
I got the phone.
Oh, you
She's
thought you
giving
came
me
up.
ice cream. I thought we were just really good friends. Like I do the
Oh,
same
no,
for my
no.
homegirls. You know, like if you want to eat, I got you. Like the streets, that doesn't mean shit. But in there, it was like, yeah, I accepted the ice cream, and I didn't. It was chaos from there everywhere.
Well, tell me about the chaos. Tell me
I
about
was supposedly taken. I had to like pull her to one of the cells and tell her like, look, like you need to stop telling people that shit because I don't get down like that. And she's like, oh, you're fine. Like you'll break in. Like you just haven't.
Oh, she's down.
Yeah, she didn't give. She didn't give a fuck.
She said, you'll break.
Fuck. She was like, I'll give you like 2 weeks. Don't worry about it. Like, she was like,
She's heard that story before. I don't get down like that. She said, okay, yeah, just give it a minute, girl. You have to be locked up for a little while. You just got locked up, so you still been going your other way. It hasn't been that long for you. Your loins are not calling for something. Give it a little time. We'll break you in. I'll break you in. She said, give it 2 weeks. That's cool. She said, F what you're saying. That's cool what you're saying. Oh, you don't go that way? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, all right, whatever. Give it 2 weeks. Damn. I get you. You ain't getting my ice cream for nothing. I'll give you ice cream, and then I want your ice cream. Ah. Wild work.
pick the next movie you want to watch. I'm like, damn, this girl's coming crazy. Like, what? She's some pressure. Like, the guys don't even do shit like this to me. So,
and you were like, okay, they're like, I bet you, were you like ever thinking like, damn, should I continue to talk to this bitch, yes or no?
no, I sat down with my friends and I was like, what should I do? Should I give her ice cream back so I can exit out? And they're like, don't do that. Don't give her ice cream back.
Because then she think, next she was like, now she's giving me gifts.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just trying to cancel out the ice cream. Like,
wait, was she the one that fucking gave you the shoes?
No, it wasn't. No.
Okay.
That girl had left.
Was she buying? Was she trying to give you commissary too?
Look, after the ice cream, I didn't accept shit else. I didn't want nothing. So no.
How long after did she get the point? 2 weeks?
Well, she had a month until she left. So I was just like, all right, like, you think I'm finna, I'm not doing it. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what to do with you. Like, and she was like the little like electrician for like the shit. So the TVs went out and she stood on the chair and was like, I'm not gonna fix the TVs until Sweet says she's mine.
You're like, kidding me. I guess bitches ain't watching TV.
The whole prison was like, you better say you're hers. You better, the Sweets, we need the TVs. I was just, look, I'm going to myself. Y'all, fuck that. I don't even need TV. I don't even watch TV. So I was like, you guys are fucked out.
Oh, that is hilarious.
But she fixed it anyways, so.
Okay. She broke down. She broke down.
Like, I can't leave the girls like that, so.
What was her nationality?
She was Mexican.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Was she like a chola one or what?
Yes. yes.
Sorry girls. I'm just saying. I gotta ask. Come on, don't be mad at me. I gotta ask.
Yeah. She came hard.
Oh, she's down, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's funny.
She was pretty too, but it's just
That's not your shit. Yeah.
I don't get down like that.
What was your sentence to? Like, what did you get sentenced? What was your time?
3.5.
Oh, 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When they said 3.5, I know we already in prison, but like when you got there and you were like, I gotta do 3 years. Like, how did you feel?
Well, what do you mean? Like, because in sentencing they said 3.5. When we actually sit there and do all the nerd stuff and like figure out like FSA and the first step and all
those number shit.
Yeah, all the number stuff. It came down to 2 years. It came down to a little bit over 2 years, but
yeah, but it's still like 2 years. You're gonna be away from your baby. Like,
for the first 3 months, I looked at it as like a long tunnel that I was just like in the beginning of. I was just like, I have so long to go.
Did it take you a long time to adjust?
I think them throwing me around to different prisons really like made my time a little bit easier. I don't know how it was hard, but it was made the time. They chopped it up.
I understand what you mean. Tell me about your first cellie.
She was great. I
Yeah?
love her. Yeah, she was an older lady, and she was
Nice.
so nice. And she did fraud as well. So we were like, oh,
Oh no. Oh,
yeah. So we were just, you know,
nice.
it was great. She was really nice.
How many different prisons did you go to?
So I went to Dublin. I don't know if you want to count Prompt because that was like a little transit. I was at for like a month, and then I went to Kentucky.
You went to Danbury. What was it called?
Lexington.
Lexington.
And then I went to Arizona.
Tell me about Con Air. Because I know you didn't drive there, bitch.
That was so annoying. I feel like they do stuff to you on purpose. Like,
But tell me, like, when they drove you guys on the bus.
Yeah.
The whole walking on the plane, like
them tightening.
Tell us all about that. Like, I know there was guys there. I'm sure.
Yeah, they were in the back though. They kept us kind of separate. And no, they took us to like little vans, and then put us into buses that didn't have no ACs. It was like long metal hot buses where they would not take off the handcuffs.
Yeah, all the prison system buses are pretty much the same. No air conditioning. You have leg shackles on, ankle shackles, if you will. You're stopping your blood flow. Your ankles are swelling up rather quickly. Maybe your feet begin to swell. It's hot, stuffy. The bus is crowded, loud. It's one of the worst experiences of your life, particularly if you're having a long ride and then you know where you're heading to. So you're shackled up here. Your wrists are shackled. Your feet are shackled. You can't really drink any water, eat any food properly on this long, gloomy bus ride. And then to top it off, you know where you're heading. You're heading to prison, to the big house. They're driving you out of your freedom and into hell. You're thinking about all of this on the bus ride as you're shackled up on your way to doomsday. Oh, man, horrific. She's been through a lot, I know.
For you to even use the restroom.
Yeah, I know.
The girls were peeing on themselves. They didn't even have pads in there. One of the girls, like, had period blood just going all down her legs and her khakis.
Oh, that
like,
sucks.
It was just embarrassing for her, I'm sure. And then when we get off the bus, when you're getting on the plane, they just try to make sure that your handcuffs are super tight.
Was there a lot of like sheriffs did I say sheriffs? Like marshals, ATF,
Yeah,
like.
and then with all the guns and like just standing there, yeah. And then
It's like a movie, huh?
It is like a movie. It does feel like someone needs to be recording this shit. Like, this is really my life
and that's
right
why
now.
I ask, because it's like it gives everybody like a different little feeling. Like you're like walking, it's like what the fuck?
Having the chains around your stomach and then just like, you know,
And you're
that
like
was
have
just
like a little stroll,
and
you know?
then you got its shackles on your, you know, that was some movie shit. I'm like,
That
I
is-
can't believe that this is really what is going on right now.
How long was the flight?
I went from Prump, which is in Nevada, all the way to Kentucky. I think we were on the road for 26 hours, and that counts with the flight as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, the flight I think was only like 3-4 hours, but with everything else, the drive was like 20 something hours.
But you're feeling horrible.
It was just, girl, and then they put on like sad music, like. You know what? No, I listen to oldies and I feel good. But at this time when they were playing oldies, I did not feel good anymore. I was just like, Smokey Robinson is making me really sad right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
So how long were you in Dublin for?
Dublin? I think.
Yeah, of course. The music takes on a different meaning depending on your situation. In prison, music has a total different meaning than it has here in society. I listen to music here when I'm lying down in my bed or in my truck, and it's different than when I was listening to it in prison. It was much more gloomier there in prison. If you're in a hospital, music is going to have a different connotation than it has if you're not.
Only there for like 4 or 5 months, and then it
okay.
closed down. And then they just randomly, the girl said that came, I forgot what it was called. Whoever the girl was saying that Dublin wasn't supposed to close down, so you guys are fine. Then the next day, they come in with a list and they start like telling everybody whoever names this is come down here and get a green bag and you're getting shipped out. And they called like 17 people and we're like, what the is going on? Everyone's trying to get to the phone like this place is closing down. Like we don't know where we're getting shipped to. And then every day we would wake up and new girls would be leaving. And yeah, finally your name gets called up and you don't know where you're going and then you end up somewhere.
Yeah, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It was crazy.
What would you say was the craziest thing you experienced at Dublin?
At Dublin? I wasn't there for that long.
Nothing in
the craziest thing was just getting chased by geese.
Oh, the geese. I thought you were going to say the girl.
No, that was pretty scary too. That was pretty crazy.
Okay.
No, so yeah, it was fun. The girls, since it was closing down, they weren't really doing room searches anymore. Everyone had like their stuff. Everyone was just
nothing crazy whatsoever.
Yeah.
So you get to Kentucky, you said?
Mm-hmm.
How was that for you? Tell me about your first day. Tell me about your first 24 hours.
Kentucky, that's a scary, like the way the prison is even set up, it looks like a haunted place. So when we pull up, it's like 4:00 in the morning. Everyone's sleeping, but it was just cold. When we woke up, none of the girls from Kentucky wanted to talk to the Dublin girls. Like it was divided because there's 39 of us to be exact. So it was 39 of us that were over here, and then the Kentucky girls who did not want to have nothing to do with us.
You're kidding.
Yes, it was like, we're all, what the fuck? Yeah, so then we started throwing Dublin parties, and they would have their Kentucky parties. But
when you say throwing parties, what do you mean?
Parties. You would make like the spreads and the pasta shit. We was making piñatas. We was doing all kinds of shit. We were doing fun games and just fun shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had other stuff that they wanted to bring
that's what you're gonna do.
To have fun, then yeah. So.
What was your favorite spread?
Spread?
Or like your favorite meal?
That's crazy. They beefing with each other. They got penitentiary beefs going on. The women are crazy. You from this penitentiary and we from this one? What the hell?
I loved making the potato balls.
Fire,
Those are so fire.
You still know how to make them?
Of course, I would make them right now.
Do you want to do a potato?
We could do one.
You want to do a potato log vlog?
We can.
All right.
I would really do it. I'll buy the shebang.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
We could do it.
Okay. That'll be like another little episode.
That'll be fun.
You want her potato, all right.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah, for fun. For fun, right?
Yeah.
For fun.
That you do.
Okay, so
Yeah, for fun.
that's like your favorite. How do you make them, or what? What do you put in them?
Okay, I don't need to know all of that. I don't need to know what she puts in her potatoes. There you have it. The lady there, sweet. She said her name was Time in the FEDS. Maybe she's going to get into it. It's already been going for a minute, though. I probably should have started it later than what I did. I'm done with it. Probably going to get into more detail about what happened there. Go check it out. It's Indicted TV. Or when she came home, or of course what she's been doing since she's been home. I'm sure she'll speak on. I was just trying to figure out what happened while she was there in prison. Clearly she went through a lot. Indicted. She says that she was put into the indictment via this snitch. Don't know what's going on with her boyfriend as to why she was happy that he got locked up. She said he was disloyal, but come to find out he wasn't because she had already broken up with him. She was with another dude by the time she turned herself into prison. So another dude had already cheated on her. She's been through some things in her life. No one's here to judge. We all have. She's home now. She only did 2 years. She was looking at 12 years. She went through some stuff in there with a woman trying to give her a cell phone and some ice cream in order to try to get next to her and get her ice cream. This is crazy. You have to be careful, man. You go to prison, you just don't know what can happen once you get inside of there. But according to her, anyway, she was able to escape that situation and go somewhere else where she had beefs because she was from one prison and they were from another. Never heard of that. Never heard the men saying, you came from Pelican Bay. This Corcoran, bro. This Corcoran gang. You from Pelican Bay? This Corcoran, homie. We got beef. Oh, man, what the? I guess the women, their politics are different. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, that is Indicted TV. They have interviews with individuals that have been released from prison and get their life story about how they ended up in prison and all of that. And I found some of it interesting. Haven't seen many of their episodes, but a couple of them. Haven't reacted to any of them until now. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Sweets and the interviewer. She said her name was Negra. Guess that means black or dark, because she is dark. I don't know. I don't really like that name, but that's her name. I'm using her content saying I don't like her name. I got a lot of nerve. I got balls, boy. Shout out to them. Stay free, young lady. Sweet. I'm glad that you were able to hold on to your ice cream. That you didn't go down like you didn't go out like that. They was fighting for it. That you got home to your daughter. Hopefully she's in a successful, loving relationship at this point. A monogamous, loving relationship. And that her life is successful from here on out and raising her daughter. Because I know that crime and that prison, it should turn you around. No one wants to live like that. You get sick of doing time and going through certain things inside of those jailhouses. You just get tired of it. And though she wasn't in and out and did 2 years, not 30 or 20 years, but still 2 years is a long time out of your life when we talk about being inside of prison and away from your family, particularly a young child. But in any situation, 2 years is a long time. So welcome home. Shout out to her. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe and stay free, people.